I've never been good at beginnings. Do I address this as dear, or darling, or you? I can never quite tell these days. Because of Operation Security, I cannot know where you are. I cannot know when you might come back, or even when I might be able to talk to you again. I can't even address this to you, knowing your own eyes may read it first. I know all of this, but it never makes it better. But I suppose I deserve it. This is what I signed up for when you signed up for this. I'm a terrorist. I'm a fault. I could let the nation fail because of my loose lips.
If you look into recent history, their vote in Bosnia made no sense. I mean, no one is questioning. In Bosnia, it's a stable country now. It's not filled with love and joy, but it's not in civil war.
Well, also, Russia had no problem being involved in Chechnya. They had no problem interfering in Abkhazia. I was in Sukhumi for the fall of Sukhumi, and there were Russians intimately involved.
And
Some days I really hate America.
One is to keep Assad from using these weapons again. So whether he moves them around becomes very, very.
And some days, I don't know.
This is classified as a crime against humanity.
This country of ours has turned our once three-dimensional relationship to a bunch of permutations of the same 26 letters. Over the phone, over the seas, our once alive connection is now disintegrated into ink. And it wasn't even our fault. You didn't cheat. On our own, we could have survived the distance easily. And sometimes I hate America a little more. We didn't do anything wrong, so why am I being punished? How many casualties of war happen at home, miles and worlds away from the bombs bursting in air? How many shards of broken buildings pierce the bodies of the people who aren't even there? Do they teach you that in training? Is there training on keeping your soul alive and beating as you sit alone in your bunker late at night? You can't write about the weather in a letter. I can't tell you about how I forgot to tie the laces of my shoes today. And I can't tell you about how I knew you'd laugh if you saw me and how you'd swat the back of my head. But how the lapse in memory only happened for a moment and how it felt like forever to me. I could tell you about it, go into the needless details, but it would do no good. You know what they say, words are cheap. But I continue to write because I have nothing else. One message made up of hundreds of words, made up of 26 letters. That's the closest you may have of me. So I will gladly give you my last, since that is all I can do.